this ride with Truth and Logic team. Now come on, family, get inside the ride. Show us some love. It's your boy, Mr. True Logic, but you can call me Deron. I'm sitting here with the first lady of the Rhythm Ride.
Yo, it's your girl, Complicated Simplicity.
Now, for those of you who may be watching us on Facebook Live, you might notice that there's a seat missing.
Yeah,
you know
he ain't here.
He ain't here. He ain't gonna be here because he busy being a daddy.
Yeah.
His wife gave birth to a beautiful baby girl last night, so shout out to Mr. Controversy,
David.
Congratulations, and what's up, baby Brittany?
Yeah.
It's 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Depending on where you're at in the world, you can adjust that time accordingly. The number that you can reach us at is 855-411-WZON. That's 855-411-9966.
Or chime in on our Facebook Live.
Facebook Live.
Truth and Logic.
I would say hit us up on Twitter, but I ain't gonna lie to you. We won't even checking it like that.
Nah.
We got a lot of things that we're gonna go over with you because we missed you last week, family. We're gonna talk about the BET Awards. We're gonna talk about some
everything.
But before we get into that, I had I was gonna do a little something, start the show off a little different, but I had to pay homage to our partner in crime and that beautiful baby that his wife just had.
Let's do it.
So David, this is for you, Leandra, and beautiful baby Brittany. Hope you enjoy it. It's the Rhythm Ride, y'all. It's Deron. It's Michelle. David is here in spirit. Yeah. And we on WZON Radio, your new choice for radio, where anything can happen. And on this show, if you're new and it's your first time tuning in, it damn sure is going to happen.
Yes. David, we going to hold it down for you and the baby. Shout out. Goo Gaga. What's up, Facebook fans?
What's good?
What's crackulating? I heard people was upset that we wasn't on last week. Look, I was sick. The weather decided to change, and so did my immune system. I was trying to get it together, but I couldn't.
And the baby that came yesterday, they thought was coming last week, so David couldn't come. So,
right.
You know, I was like, you know what? I hate to do it to y'all because I really miss y'all when we don't do the show, but sometimes. Right. Shit happens. Life is life.
That's
but
true.
We happy to be back at you. And for those of y'all just tuning in, just clicking the switch or hitting whatever, David's wife just had a beautiful baby girl yesterday. So
yes.
If you listening on Facebook, on the air,
he said he here.
Oh, David.
Yeah. What's up?
So what's good, bro?
I don't got no rant, so I can't kind of be you today. But you know.
Right, we gonna hold it down.
Might come through, maybe.
We gonna hold it down. We was looking forward to you wearing your wig and shit.
Oh God. Yeah. Lord. And people, it is July.
Yeah.
Me and the homeboy David, our birthdays is this month. It's still cancer season, so we can't really celebrate just yet. No shade to the cancer. But you know.
What up, Jay?
Leo season is on the prowl. But yeah, I know we got a lot to talk about because it's a lot I wanted to talk about last week.
Hey.
Most of my stories got to deal with police.
Okay, let's talk.
Unfortunately.
Let's talk about
I got a couple of updates and stuff like that.
We're going to talk about how Picnic is fleecing you Negroes out of your money.
Also, yeah, why are they charging $40 to come listen to some music? Like it's
in a free park that's free every other week of the year.
Are you getting some food? Funny.
We gonna go over all that because Negroes gave me every excuse under the book why it was okay, and I was like, really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about all that. We gonna talk about. I know David probably gonna love this. I wish he was here for this from Dr. Umar Johnson. They can't find not a stitch of credentials on this brother. You supposed to have 6 degrees, 2 of which are PhDs, and we can't find shit on you.
He lying. He like that little young boy that was acting like a gynecologist. And got caught. That don't make no sense, but definitely got a lot to talk about. Of course, we gotta be like, you know, and give y'all the entertainment news.
All
this
that.
whole Rob and Black
Oh,
China.
we definitely gonna talk.
Oh my God!
If you ain't gonna convince me that nigga wasn't crying while he was on Instagram.
He gonna cry in the car.
He definitely cried before he got to the car. He cried before he got to the car.
Man, I'm telling you. First of all, how you not know?
First of all, why do he think what he did? He didn't discredit her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a bona fide hoe. She admitted that so as much.
And to any of my college people that's watching, because she went to my school.
Did she go to your joint?
We don't associate with her. But wow.
All
really?
I'm saying,
that student loans is ridiculous. I ain't finna be out there.
Snoop's response though? Snoop say
first of all, Snoop ain't want to even be involved. He like, why y'all asking?
Snoop say she saw a sucker and she licked it.
Right.
Pretty much.
Right. Pretty much. If you ain't know she was out here trying to get money, first of all, how do you not comprehend these thoughts? Look at your sisters.
Man. They had a picture of Kanye in the room with all the Kardashian sisters. This meme was hilarious. I should have stole it. But he was like, see, if y'all could fight, none of this would have happened.
Pretty much. But ain't nobody trying to fight. Shout out to Jay Brown Jr. He said, hey fam.
What's up, fam? You know.
But man, if y'all got anything to talk about, y'all could be our third host today. No shade today.
Also on some real
shit. Talk to us.
Also on some real shit though. If y'all got some song requests for those of you all who might be listening to the radio and watching Facebook Live, and I'm gonna put this out on the radio, put it out there because there's a 90% chance I'll play it. 90. I didn't say 100. 90.
About 90.
There's 10% chance that shit won't make it.
Pretty much 90.
Right, 90.
Pretty much 90%. So, yeah.
Trying to keep my ear to the street, see who's saying what.
Right. I can't definitely wait to try and figure this out. There might be something on the screen. I don't know. Somebody else said something.
For those of y'all on Facebook Live right now, we rocking with the Chi-Town product. Donnell Jones with his remake of Knocks Me Off My Feet.
He from here?
Yeah. Southside.
Stand
up.
That's it. I like that album.
Yeah.
Man.
As a matter of fact, he spent time down at Cook County Department of Corrections.
Damn. Well,
this is before he made it though.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Lord. Well, you know,
hanging with them boys, trying to be one of them boys.
No, you sing R&B, nigga. You don't need to be gangbanging.
Right.
I just feel like if you a singer, you should not be trying to beat people
up. You shouldn't be
Chris
hard.
Brown.
You should. Duh.
Okay.
Chris Brown said I was rapping before I was singing. However, I just got my contract for rapping.
However, have you ever heard his mixtape?
No.
When he rapped. I gotta give him.
Oh, he got flow. We know Chris got flow. I heard him freestyle on Shade and the Shade Room.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, I like that. I can't think of the mixtape, but yeah, I rock with that. But yeah, no, I feel like if you know.
But if you sitting there going ooh, then nah man, that tough shit ain't what you do.
Kevin Leonard said, "What up, good people?"
What up, Kev? Okay. And that's how we start to show off, to show love to our boy, our compadre, Mr. Controversy, his lovely wife, and that beautiful baby girl that they just brought into the world. We'll be back with more Rhythm Ride with Deron and Michelle.
Yeah.
After we pay a couple bills. Get inside the ride, family.
Man, but yeah, don't, no. And then
I listened to her show Sunday. Kind of deep.
Oh, so I was like, who is that?
Francine.
Oh, okay.
Moments from Heaven.
Okay. Shout out.
I was like, man, I must have needed that or something.
Oh, definitely. Oh, we also gonna touch on what the BET Awards. Oh. If anybody still watch that, because I didn't watch it. I just listen. I just watch what people post on Facebook. And then I find out later and see what happened. But apparently, some of these new mumbles was fighting everybody. They just want to fight everybody.
And we are gonna play some shit. Your girl, Cannon Smith. First of all, I didn't know the heritage, the lineage where she's from.
Yeah.
Okay, but have you ever heard her brother? Okay, you know Brown Birds? Okay, she kind of does it. We kind of click because we both in that xylophone.
Okay.
And she let me hear like 5 of his tracks. The boy raps, and the boy is, when I say nice, I'm talking about like old school throwback kind of. His flow kind of remind me of God, I can't think of dude's name. He did in the hotel. The one where they stole that donut, where Rex and Effect stole the beat. He kind of remind me of that dude's flow. I was like, man, this dude, and then he only like 18, 19 years old. I was like, some of the shit he's saying, I thought he was about 27.
Well,
he nice though, real nice.
Will he ever get the recognition?
Exactly. See, that's the problem.
It's more so the what's hot now with new generation, what sound good beat wise.
Can you be garbage?
But
okay,
nobody cares what you're saying. Pretty much. At least not the real listeners care what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Sizzle. She said, "Yay for new humans."
DJ Sizzle, that is funny. Oh, I thought this was your commercial. I thought you was about to start saying.
Nah, this ain't the commercial. Welcome back, family, to your controversial conversation on your commute home. Yeah. Shout out to my AK sister Stacy. She gave me that. I told her I was gonna use that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Y'all might hear that a couple times. Shout out to DJ Sizzle. She said, "Yay for new humans." You know what I'm saying?
Yay.
Yeah. So and shout out to Prophetess Francine Virgin. She has a show here on WZON Radio. Can be heard, Moments from Heaven. I tuned into it. Called it Sundays from 10 to noon. Okay. It blessed me. I'm just gonna say that it blessed me. DJ Sizzle is tuned in, and you can catch her on Monday nights from 6 to 8 with her Monday Mingle Cafe. Let me tell you something. If you into the grown, into the sexy, the R&B, jazz, the whole nine, she does it, and she does it way big. So you do yourself a favor. Catch it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, the whole 2 hours, whatever you can get, because I'm on that, this is NBA life, you know, brother trying to get this master's, but I tune in to her, and I had to tell her, look, I got to tune out because I can't get my work done.
Wow.
You know, I be trying to listen to the music and do papers, and I be like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, shout out. But, so, what's been new? We missed you last week.
Yeah.
I definitely want to blast.
I was sick, my bad.
Right. I definitely wanted to blast on the BET Awards.
If you watch it still.
If you watched it. I mean, if you missed it, I'm pretty sure you caught some of it on the 57 other times BET played it since then.
I don't watch it.
You know,
I watched the clips.
I'm going to tell you, the only reason why I watched it was because Bruno Mars was going to be on there, because that boy hotter than fish grease right now.
Now, mind you, he performed on the BET Awards. And he on tour.
Mm-hmm.
He was tired. And they was trying to say he was throwing shade to Mary J. Blige.
Right. He was high. No, he was tired.
He was tired.
But look, so Bruno Mars and New Edition got the Lifetime Achievement Award. That's the only reason why I tuned in.
Okay.
That's the only reason why. And anybody know me know New Edition and my boys.
Oh my God, what they do?
But what I want to know is, how the hell do Ralph show up higher than Bobby Brown? Don't nobody on life get higher than Bobby Brown. Ralph, like, I don't know if he was on if he was on painkillers or what the fuck was going on.
Was his reaction slow? Like, what was happening?
First of all, they came out with a couple memes. They was blasting on my man, like, you look like somebody's drunk ass uncle. And then when he got on the stage, he was just kind of like, I'm not here. And when everybody was giving they shout outs, they thank yous, he was like, they gave that nigga the mic, and he gonna say, he said, be on the lookout for my new album dropping tomorrow, Rizzo the Great, It's Lonely at the Top. I was like, really?
What?
How about there's no new album?
RZA was great. It's lonely at the top.
How about that? And then I was like, am I the only one who was happy that they turned his mic down, a la Paul Williams of the Temptations, while they were performing, because his voice sounded shot.
Damn, bro.
So I was like, man, maybe
you used to sing everybody part. Now you, I mean, it's.
But it is what it is. And Bobby Brown was out there with a poodle on his neck.
Well, you know, he got the show out.
Yeah.
He always.
Somebody asked me, was he paying homage to Whitney? I don't know, but that wasn't.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Don't disrespect the dead.
And then, okay, so we said all that about the BET Awards to say this. If you all missed the meme that's going around, that went around immediately following the show, there was a show that showed Gucci Mane, Future, and a couple other mumble rapping greats shooting craps in between two of the trailers at the BET Awards. And you could tell it was like off of the red carpet area because you could kind of see the red carpet in the
They was going back to their hood roots.
I'm like, at what point do you leave that shit? I mean, because
alone?
And people were like, well, they just doing what they do. They not hurting nobody.
You can take a person out the hood.
Here's my Jay-Z
but
from the hood.
sometimes you can't take a hood out the person. I said sometimes.
50.
Oh, we definitely gonna talk about this 444. I haven't heard the whole thing.
Platinum in 5 days.
I haven't heard the whole thing. I have seen a lot of haters. Lil Boosie, Young Buck, like where these people been anyway.
Jay-Z don't want the South. I'm like, Jay-Z could buy your contract and put everything you do from now on the show.
And I know you can appreciate my comment I made on your post when I said irrelevant rappers.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, like come on, dude.
Like come
First
on.
of all, where you been?
You still renting jewelry for your video? Shut up.
Which one of your albums have gone platinum?
In 5 days.
And if you can't, okay, the fact that his songs were coming with just like a whole breach of intelligence, mind you, I think were just very upset at the fact that they either couldn't comprehend the lyrics or they understood the truth of it and they got offended because it's speaking to you.
I'm gonna tell you what one of my frat brothers told me. He was like, man, Jay-Z is a grown man. He rapping grown man shit. He said, the youngins is mad about it because they can't comprehend it. So just leave that for them. And
why 50 Cent man talk about you can't be the greatest rapper alive when you 47? You another one. When your last good hit? I'll wait.
Right.
Most of the good songs that he does do be on Power.
The joints be popping, right?
They be popping. But they ain't out. I ain't heard nothing.
This is
on the radio.
This is a big rich town.
Right.
Hey.
Power been off the chain too.
Check it out. Don't let the fact of the BET Awards or this thing going on with Rob and Black China distract you. Or don't even let the fact that Jay-Z went platinum in 5 days distract you from the fact that Ghost is still in jail.
Wow.
Frat is still locked up. Free frat. Okay.
Wow.
But yeah.
Also on the BET Awards, now mind you, like I said, I didn't watch it. I pretty much watch Facebook because everybody just tell me what goes on. And then I find out later in the news. So apparently... Brothers
be updating Facebook like they paid to report what's going on.
Oh yeah, they do. That's why there's no point in me watching it.
Right.
The new rapping dudes out here, let me repeat. Let me rewind. Sorry. The mumble rappers, we gonna give them their own category. The one who like, yeah, all that stuff. The Migos. Oh. Here's a song. Mama told me not to sell work. Yeah, if you know the song, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway,
my son.
They were at an interview with, I forgot the guy's name, I don't know the girl's name, and Joe Budden. They do this show on Complex TV, it's a station on cable or whatever, and they talk about hip hop and a lot of things in the media pertaining to that. But if anybody has been paying attention, Joe Budden just cannot stand mumble rap. He just like, no. And I think he also has the mindset that they don't care about old school rap, so they don't know about it.
Joe Budden is a lyricist and a historian of the game.
Right. And they don't care. And they think of him just as an old, grumpy man that want to talk about it. But
quick shout out to WZON's own Helene Jones, super fan extraordinaire. How you doing, Helene? Thank you for getting us out to ride with us. Also, we want to say shout out to Yolanda Carter, another WZON faithful. We hope that you get better, Yolanda.
Yes, feel better. So, as I was saying, so the Migos was sitting down, they were interviewing them on the red carpet, apparently. So the guy's saying, you know, y'all, and he keeps asking him a question. I guess he can't hear him, but the video made it seem like he couldn't comprehend what he was saying. So he was like, was you a part of Bad Lucci? He's like, huh? So, yeah. Long story short, the dudes was like, well, we gotta let y'all go, because Joe Budden was like, can we wrap this up? And I'm like, this about to turn into something, right? So he's like, yeah, but y'all still one of my favorite groups of all time.
That's what Joe Budden said?
No, the other dude said it, the other host.
I'm about to say, Joe Budden didn't never
and
go
Joe Budden
like
got up, dropped his mic, and walked off. For some reason,
don't people know that Joe Budden is
the Migos stood up like they was... if you ever seen the Dave Chappelle skit of Prince with their blouses on, they got up with them Versace blouses on and was rolling up them silk sleeves like they was about to beat somebody up.
First of all, don't they know that Joe Budden is bipolar? He'll beat their ass, all three of them, by himself.
Number one.
He got retard strength.
And then, of course, the Migos had their crew stepping in. But my thing is, why is you fighting this man? He didn't put his hands on you. He didn't even say anything. He just said, when the dude said, y'all one of my favorite groups, and Joe Budden was like, get the fuck out of here. He dropped his mic and walked off. He ain't say nothing to you directly. So why do you feel like you gotta fight this man?
I hate I missed that.
But new generation shit, I don't know. This is the thing. He don't like y'all. He can't rock with y'all music because
no,
I don't think that.
Here's the thing.
He
I
feels
don't like
like.
them either.
I mean, okay. I'm not gonna say I don't like the music because I like all types of music. That's just me. But I'm not listening to that music if I'm trying to be like, ooh, what he said, or let me rewind that. I'm listening to that music like, well, I'm about to go chill, I'm about to turn up.
You already at the club.
Well, they don't say turn up no more, excuse me. I'm about to lit or whatever. I'm about to chill out with the homegirls or homeboys, and you know, we going out, hanging out, listening to music, chilling, dancing, something like that. But I'm not listening to that if I'm trying to grasp a concept or enlighten my mind or open up an encyclopedia. Now, if I want to do that, I will rock with Jay-Z's new album, The 444.
See all this free pub we giving you, Jay. You want to cut a check or something? Nigga?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We know you got it.
And you know what?
We know you got it.
No shade to Jay-Z or any, big celebrity. You already got your money. You a billionaire pretty much. Millionaire, billionaire, whatever you want to call it. So at that time when Jay-Z...
$657 million is what Jay-Z is estimated at net.
Okay. So when Jay-Z's album dropped, I didn't even know, number one. I just seen, like I said, my news from Facebook, unfortunately. And I saw people was posted. So the very first song I listened to was the OJ joint.
Oh yeah, OJ still nigga.
I was like, oh, I kind of like this song.
Right.
This is awesome. He really saying something. And everybody's posting on it. I was like, you know what? You always get somebody saying, well, you support all these people. Why you don't support other people that you know, your friends and their businesses? So, I still have to do more because I definitely got to rep your son's business. But, I was like, nah. I was like, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to represent people that have their talents and their businesses out there that I know. So, I pretty much, if you're friends with me on Facebook, I pretty much plugged a lot of my friends, college friends I grew up with, people I just know, people I work with that have side businesses and talents, and promoted their stuff.
Right.
Because how can I promote somebody? First of all, I don't know him, even though I grew up in the neighborhood down the block from him. But, from Jay-Z, but I was like, okay, he gonna get his money. And as you can see, Friday's Platinum. I was let me put out the people. Let me I rock with my people. So I definitely put a lot of people out there that have good businesses. My hairstylist, she owned her own business, black owned, and most of it was black owned. No shade to anybody that I might know that ain't black.
It is what it is.
I don't know. But my homegirl, we did her song, Phoebe. Right. I put her out there. She producing her stuff and doing a lot of things in New York. My homeboy DJ NSC, you know, he ain't really trying to be out there, but he loves his hobby.
Right.
And he does his mixes. Sometimes he does parties here and there. Also, shout out to him. He just sent me a new trap mix.
That what it is.
I just downloaded, was listening on the way.
Shoot it.
And his stuff is free. Man, I just bought my birthday dress. Hey, I'm gonna be looking cute. From my homegirl, Lauren Evans. She has a online boutique, Rag and Muffin. A lot of stuff for women, more so women, but a lot of nice fashion finds. Also, I do gotta promote your son. He got his Lost and Found boutique.
And he's hosting his second fashion show in September.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's doing big things, and he's doing some. He got a complex visuals. He edits videos for like commercial. He came up here, did like a little local rap dude. So he doing big things.
We need a commercial
thing, don't we? Though.
And of course, I had to represent myself. You know, poet, doing my book thing, still working on my stuff. Procrastination is a very unfortunate flaw of mine. And then us, the Truth and Logic team. I mean, come on. Like, follow, and share if you can.
Matter of fact, if you on there right now, go hit the love like button a few times.
Right.
Share this motherfucker about 5 or 6 times. You know, if you like it, somebody else may like it. That's all we trying to do is get some more people inside the ride. That's what we trying to do. You know, that's what we trying to do. And speaking of getting inside the ride, we at the bottom of the hour, and I'm about to, I hopefully will bless your ears because I did not get a chance to practice this, but it sounds good in my head.
I mean, you usually come through, so let's see what happens.
Good in my head. So we're about to get back inside this ride, and it's Truth and Logic, y'all. Check it out. Hey, boy, hey, call Michelle, man. I'm in the middle of this mix, man. Hello? Huh? I can't. I'm like, why would you call me, nigga? Call Michelle. That's baby. I'm like, why would you call me, nigga?
Oh. Wait. The magic in my hand when I touch. This is the song. Come on, man.
That should be him, right?
Yo, what's up?
What's up? Whenever y'all like.
Oh, okay. You got some sleep last night, nigga?
I got a little bit of sleep, but you know I was definitely tuned in to the rhythm ride.
Did you hear your tribute at the beginning?
Yes, sir. I appreciate all of it.
Oh, it's all love. I'm finna put these headphones back on though. I can get at you in a minute, boy.
Alright.
Lord have mercy. What's going on?
What up, Facebook family? See, he here. He just ain't here physically, but he here.
He on the speakerphone. How's the baby? She doing good?
She's doing good, man. Beautiful young lady, man. Down the shit when I held her in my arms. You know, I love my other kids, but they just talking about daddy daughter bond.
Uh-oh, sounds like spoilage. Uh-oh.
She went down, so I know what type of man to deal with, know what type of man how to deal with.
That's right. You gotta teach her well.
Hey, if I gotta have her be around the mom daughter, you know, because I know the mom with the man to that family. I know his daughter know, you know, what type of man it is, what bullshit to put up with, not to put up with. Hey, if she gotta be around her for just a second, that's what's gonna happen.
Right. Your boy over here concentrating on these ones and twos right now. Trying to put this mix together real
Can I get a
quick.
chance to practice it?
Man, oh man. But you know we holding it down for you talking about all the foolishness going on.
I'm definitely listening. You know, I put up in there breaking news, nigga, breaking news.
You already know.
2 weeks worth of stuff to talk about, and y'all know I got my plate full next week when I come back. There's a lot of shit on my mind. I might have to have an extended quarter on this one.
Uh-oh. Yep, okay, well be prepared next Thursday, people. David said he ready to rant a little bit more. Since he done missed too. So yeah, that's true. You gotta come back with a vengeance when you come back, man.
Man, look here. Me and my wife went out for an anniversary. We got this pregnant chick out there. We went to forego their child. This pregnant chick sitting out there smoking a cigarette. That's the princess I'm talking about.
What the heck?
There's too many people that don't give a shit about their kids.
Oh my God.
The kids go fucked up.
Oh my God. That is horrible. People, I don't know. I can't comprehend the thoughts of what certain people do. Really? That is a hot mess.
Yeah, we also gotta touch on, I need y'all to touch on the county talking about laying off 926 people with 360-something people being DOC. You know, when they start giving up when they start sacrificing safety for the price of the dollar, living in our last days.
Wait. Time out. So they trying to lay off people?
That's the email they sent us today.
Get the hell.
Sent it on Monday.
So they trying to lay off people at the job?
That's the email that they sent. I don't know if it's a fear factor or what, but I mean, when you start giving up safety for the price of a dollar, we live in our last days.
Wow.
I'm telling you, shit gonna get worse before.
I told you what dude said. We gonna do what we want to do, and the union can fight it. So it's a possibility. You would think, well, we got a union. You can't do that to us.
That's crazy as hell.
The thing is, that's what I've been trying to tell people. We don't hold our elected officials accountable for shit they do. The government is the only people that can do some bullshit fucked up and then throw it on the back to everybody else.
Right.
And, it don't affect the rich, it don't affect the poor, it affects the working class. So that's why I tell people, stop depending on the government. We can get our own shit, get our own business, we ain't got to worry about everybody else. Everybody look at the free handouts.
That's crazy. Wow. Well, whatever they do, they do.
They still ain't gonna stop that river ride.
That's right. And that wouldn't do nothing but give us more opportunity to talk about that.
Ain't no lie. We do like 2 parts of this motherfucker.
I'm telling you. Wow. That shit crazy.
You know, family, you know, like, I thank for all the love that they gave me. Got a lot of love. Since yesterday, about 4 when I posted that the baby was here, man, you know, you find out, you know, who really got your back.
Right.
For those of y'all listen to the radio, we off the New Edition shit now. We on some Janet Jackson shit right now.
Oh wait, time out. You know that's the homegirl. I'm going to see her in November.
She said, "Ooh wait, hold on."
Oh wait.
You know, you take care of the baby. I listen to Janet Jackson, Beyonce, he told me what they call these fuck out. And for the family on Facebook that listen, and yes, I did use the word queen because he's the queen of the show. I'm
You retarded. Shout out to all the people that said congratulations on David's post on his baby. He said he really appreciates it.
Yeah, I ain't post a picture of the baby because like that's for you to do.
Yeah, we didn't want to put it out like that.
Like, nigga, who told you to put my baby on the internet?
I had somebody say the other day, why you gonna post like a picture of your baby arm or their legs? Like, they ain't got no real definition in their face. You better just show the back.
Right.
Or don't post them at all. I don't know. Hey.
Yeah. I just did that.
He over here jamming, David. I think he got it together.
And then we gonna end it with this. Not this.
Yeah, DJ such and such. He getting it together.
Baby, when we're crying, I get so excited.
For him not to have practice, I think he alright right now.
Like I said, it sounded good in my head. I was like, that shit'll go.
Yo, side note, I'm looking at your shirt. I saw that you did the little quiz and said what kind of friend you should be.
You saw that shit? First of all, they didn't ask no questions. They just, I clicked the link and it gave me that shit. I was like, what the fuck? Deborah was like, maybe they was going off pictures in your Facebook album. I said, that's not possible.
My Facebook friend, he an alpha too, and they say he was a cute too.
I'm like,
I guess everybody is, man.
Now they got a couple alphas, right? I was like, what? They said Deborah was like and Deborah wants to be a Delta.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm like, really?
No shade to any Deltas.
It's all about that first family. Y'all know what it is. Bam.
A mess. A hot mess.
Okay, let me get back to this last song.
Lord have mercy.
Gotta go out with a bang.
So you got some stuff to tell the people, David, when we get back on air.
Man, you know, like I said, I want to let the people know, thanks for the support. Seeing that y'all support this little run. We got a lot of things to say. I'll definitely be back next week. I had a few people that the one that was not going to be on the show today. That's going to get us down to that dumbass question. Some questions shouldn't be asked.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You better than me. I've been it. I told Deborah, I'm like, I'll be right back after the show. I'll be right back. Look, I was in school when it took a test and went back to the hospital. She was in labor. So I gotta take this test. I'll be back.
Like, girl, I'll be there. I gotta get this education on, but I'll be back.
This is when I was getting my undergrad. I was like, yo, I got a test. I was like, I looked at the doctor. I said, she's not gonna get like before I get back. Is she? He's like, you should be good. I said, I'll be right back.
Maybe if it wasn't a C-section and everything, maybe I would have probably came.
All my babies were C-section.
Yeah?
Yeah, Deborah couldn't dilate.
I was a C-section, baby.
Yeah, Deborah couldn't
I ain't
dilate.
want to come out.
Isaiah started coming on the 27th, and Deborah cut him out on the 29th. Devon started coming on the 14th, 15th, cut his ass out on the 18th. You know what I'm saying?
We should be back in a minute, David, so you can say thank you to them.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna go to a commercial after we come back and let you holler at the people. What the nigga say?
What?
This motherfucker down here look like a nigga that used to block football when I used to play football.
Look like a nigga that used to block for him.
Motherfucker was that pulling guard and shit.
Was she out there looking like Bad Body?
She was BMW to show somebody made it wrong.
Oh, Lord. Yo. Just because y'all don't see David today don't mean he ain't acting.
Right. That's what we do.
I'm ready to.
Foolish. Hey.
I think I did alright with that, but no practice. Now let's hope I pull the next one off.
Right. And don't worry, people. We're going to come back with the verses. Because we were supposed to do our verse.
Oh, yeah, we going to get it. We going to get it.
Plans fuck up.
That wasn't even fucked up. I mean, you got sick.
Things happen. Yeah, I was not feeling
Mother Nature did a double whammy last week.
Yeah.
The baby that came this week they thought was coming. And check this out, family. We back at you. It's Deron and Michelle. We got David on the line. He wanted to send a little shout out to the family and let y'all know that he was thinking about you. He love you and appreciate your well wishes. David, holla at the people.
What's up, fam, man? I'd like to thank everybody for the love and support you all gave me. Breaking Business came yesterday, 313. And man, it was pride and joy. And nothing to get from other kids. I love all my kids, but there's nothing like that father-daughter bond. I don't think you could ever break that. So this is putting it out there. You got kids out there, make sure you're in your kids' life. I had a discussion with somebody yesterday, and they was asking me, well, what do we start? We started with fathers being in the home. We started with men to make sure y'all these bullshit ass women. Women, y'all start listening to these bullshit ass men. Let the bullshit people do with the bullshit people. Eventually they'll fall off the face of this earth.
Yeah, I tell you where you start at being a father. You start by just being there. Let's start with being there. You can't be a father if you're not present.
That's true. Sorry for the beeps, y'all. People trying to call me like I'm on the show right now.
They obviously not listening.
Yeah,
or watching.
It ain't censoring David because you know he can't be censored. But it's
I'm trying to put pressure on them. I won't fall apart to go get a censorship for me. They wasn't working right, so I had to go back and get nobody to turn that with their head.
Lord.
I tried to go cheat with the fence. I wanted to go for 1995. I wanted to go and get that $50 joint. Maybe that should have tested me. I don't know.
Oh my God. But yo, definitely check in next week. David should be back.
With more fuckery.
I know it's going to be on, but y'all know it's still some breaking news. There's some breaking news.
Oh my God, yes. I'm sure they are excited to hear about your breaking news, nigga. I already know. I'm excited to hear about your breaking news. Because I already know it's some foolery. I already know.
People need this material every day. I swear, if I was to give every all the material that I get over the section, we'd have this whole show on just the material that people get. Most of the shit I already been looking out for the shit right there in your face.
Shout out to David Allen and Courtney Bowden for tuning in with us. That's the Facebook family right there.
Okay, thank you.
We appreciate anybody. If you watching us or listening to us or doing both, we appreciate you. We love you.
Share the page if you feel like people would be interested in what we're talking about.
Bowden.
Bowden.
I'm sorry, Bowden. I went to high school with them. You figure I know the nigga's last name.
Courtney Bowden.
Right.
But yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all get back to do what y'all do. I'm definitely tuned in. I'm listening. I got those joint songs so I can hear the music and hear the Facebook. That's what everybody needs to do. Hey, everybody got a laptop and you got a laptop, you got a tablet, and you got a phone. Shit, you should be listening on mobile.
Man, say that again. They ain't hear you.
People.
Say it again.
And people, listen. If we have 7,000 listeners, we should have 4,000 likes. Don't hit those like buttons. Don't hit those like buttons.
Like, share, all that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back on here and share this motherfucker.
Right.
You know, but
thanks for tuning in with us, David. We know you listening.
We appreciate you, little brother. All right, now you back, boy. And we about to go pay some bills. Then we gonna come back with some more shit that's been on our mind for the last week.
Oh yeah, cause you know I got lots to say.
So we gonna pull the rhythm right into the station. It's Deron, it's Michelle. You just heard from David. It's WZON Radio family.
Well, anything can happen.
Anything.
Hey.
Get my little
See,
pop
even
on.
when David ain't here, he's still here because he foolish.
Right. That's what we do. I think I might ride out with the mix just in case I fuck it up. That'd be
Okay.
the last thing I do.
Sure.
That'd be the
I
last
mean,
thing
that's
I
what
do.
happened.
You know. We go share this motherfucker a couple times.
Hey. Was you going to that Burger Maid?
Probably.
Masquerade?
That's why I asked you about Sunday, because I'm probably once I talk to Dan and figure out exactly what they're doing, I might try to go to that Sunday, show my face, try to get our face out there in the
So
streets.
what is it?
It's a day party
Oh,
because July 4th was the 4th year anniversary for the station.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
So what time?
1 to 6.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta take no time. Even though this week will be the last, when my Monday start, will be the last week I can use my FMLA until they let me use it again. Right.
She like, well,
I gotta
yeah.
go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They ain't even sent me my paperwork yet, but it's okay. They've been fucking up my time at work. I definitely got some updates on the story I did the last time we was on, and it's very sad and unfortunate. Also, we could talk about how many shootings have happened.
Definitely.
And I tell you, your parents always worry about you. So my godmother calls me and she says, "Oh, how you doing? You good?" I'm like, "I'm fine." She's like, "I saw in the news. I'm just checking to make sure you're alright." And I'm like, "Ma, I don't be outside
Right.
in the hood when
Right.
none of this shit is happening."
Exactly. It's the Rhythm Ride with Ron David and Michelle family. It's your boy, Mr. True Logic, checking in with you. I'm here with the first lady of the Rhythm Ride.
Yes.
And if for those of you who all missed it, you just missed David called in. He was his regular self. He checked in. I think he was at the hospital.
Right. Chilling
baby
with the
Brittany.
new baby.
So yeah. So shout out to the whole Cross family. Just want to send love y'all way. But speaking of love, should you do the update for your story? We want to talk about the tomfoolery over this 4th of July weekend.
You know what? Let me do this update
All
real
right.
quick, and then I don't want to depress people, but
I mean, but
this is the news.
unfortunately,
This is what's happening. So the story that I had did pretty much was talking about, most of the stories I did was talking about choosing who you sleep with to have a child with, or
Right.
these so-called parents.
pick a better dick.
All that. Unfortunately, the guy that had beat his 16-month-old baby up, on Father's Day because he didn't want to have the
So
kid
he
and
was
had
clown.
issues with the baby mama.
Right.
She has passed away.
The baby did?
Yes. Unfortunately, it's definitely crazy. I think some family members have said that they never saw this coming and
Bullshit.
never seen the father, will kill the baby or harm her in any way. And it's just like, be careful who you decide to sleep with, who you decide to let, things go in a way where you having their children. Because you don't know people.
Definitely.
It may take you a long time to know people, but you don't know people.
Right.
So
That's part of the problem, though. People don't really take in today. You know what? It's a lot of the problem with the millennials. A lot of people look at the millennials and say, "Man, I can't stand them."
yeah, and they young.
And a lot of it is our fault, though.
Yeah.
A lot of it is the fault of the Gen Xers and the baby boomers, because the Gen Xers, my generation, when we were growing up, you played sports. If you were good, you got a trophy. If you wasn't, you didn't get shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. Somebody who obviously didn't get a trophy decided that it would be good to
Right.
implement the participation award.
Now this had to be after my generation because I don't remember none of that. We ain't getting no participation.
There you go. So see, you are officially a Gen Xer. So now you have a generation of individuals who are used to getting things their way. They're either at level 1 or level 10. There's nowhere in between. So everything's either happy or angry. Ain't no middle ground. And they go through life getting something for nothing. Right. So when life greets them at age 18, 19, 21, whatever, and they're like, well, what do you mean I can't get this just because I'm cute?
You expected it.
Oh, exactly.
Right.
So this is a lot of we need to look at this and say that, we need to own some of that.
If you young and somebody confident, you pretty, you look good, you have anything, here you can have this, you can do this, you can do whatever you want. So then you grow up
and we tell them that.
Like, I know I look good, I have anything I want, you can't tell me no, blah 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 blah.
And we tell the kids that you can have whatever you want.
It's nothing wrong with that, but you also have to teach a person how to be humble as well.
But no, you also need to teach them. Like my kids will tell you. Sometimes I tell a motherfucker no just so that you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because every now and then you need to hear that.
Yeah, this is true.
It ain't because I don't have it. It ain't because I can't afford it. Maybe you just don't need it right now.
This is not always a yes situation.
Exactly. Fast forward to the bullshit this weekend. I think the number was 116 shootings.
Are we sure? You know why I say that? You know how many posts I've seen? 89, 98.
Right. You know what? Now,
is it climbing?
I originally posted it yesterday because the original number was 90 shootings, 13 deaths. And then the number kept climbing. It was 100. Then they were vague. They was just like over 100. On the news this morning, excuse me. On the news this morning, the official number, I guess, that they going with, I guess they said, okay, look, what are we gonna tell people? What 116? We good with that? We good with 116? Okay, 116. So that 116 shootings, I guess, reported. 16 deaths. Let me say it again. Here's what blew me. You got 116 shootings. They attributed 57 of them just to July 4th from 6 p.m. to 12 p.m. So in a 6-hour window, 57 people got popped. Ridiculous.
That is insane.
And then somebody hit the line up yesterday because now
July 4th gonna start to become. Oh, that's just a day just to kill them.
Well, I mean,
the purge.
It ain't going nowhere because black people use that. I mean, cats that want to do that gangbanging thing, they use the firecrackers as a way to muffle the gunshots. Right. And at a certain point, you got to realize them ain't firecrackers on hand. Right. You know what I'm saying? But here's my thing. When I post, for those of you all who follow me on Facebook and see my little rants on Mondays or what have you,
Nah, he don't go on a rant. He go on a petty mission. And that should be hilarious. Oh, I'd be dying.
Everything I say is basically to spark conversations, make you think about something. So when I posed the question Wednesday, when I made the statement about the shootings and the deaths, it wasn't because it was nothing new. It wasn't because I was shocked. It's because at some point...
Oh, we done being shocked.
Exactly. At some point, if you ask the question enough, maybe we can start a conversation about a fucking solution.
Oh, nobody wants.
You know what I'm saying? Because at some point, enough has got to be enough. Pause. Rewind.
What happened?
Let's talk about the FBI clown asses.
What happened? I'm sorry.
Dude, okay. Trump sends the FBI to Chicago to get a handle on the gun violence.
He has
FBI. They're here.
Oh, okay.
The FBI is the top law enforcement at the top of the law enforcement ladder.
They are.
Clown gets out of his car on the west side of Chicago, leaves the car running, and gets. I'm using air quotes for those of you all on the radio.
Oh yeah,
gets carjacked.
story.
let me break this down for you people.
He
didn't get carjacked. That was a drop off.
Wait,
because
what?
Ain't no way in hell you and the FBI, you have been sent to Chicago to get a handle on the gun violence, and you get out of your FBI car with it running with guns in the trunk.
That sounds suspect as hell.
Let me ask you to get the fuck out of my face with that.
With the train that they always hijacking this train, whatever the train stop at, there be guns and stuff.
Yeah.
So, wow. So he left it.
Left the car running.
Even if you, Chicago PD, Cook County Sheriff, why are you leaving your car running and going to do whatever
with the door unlocked?
With the door unlocked.
See, because I can't really trip on car being running because I've left my car running, but see, I got that push to start, so I got the key on me, and I lock the door and walk over. So if you can get in there, you ain't going far because the key over here.
Because the key in my
hand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. But nah, you didn't. Ain't no push to start on the FBI joint. So you just gonna leave the keys in the car and be like, on the west side, and be like, hey, this unmarked car with guns in the trunk, I need to run in the store right quick.
Yeah, they usually pushing a Grand Marquis or Continental. You know? So yeah, it ain't happening. But I mean, I don't know what to say about that. Shout out to Don J. He said it should be an eye for an eye when it comes to murder. Oh, you talking about the baby? Of course, especially with a child. If you kill someone in cold blood, the victim's family should be able to terminate the life of your loved one. Damn, I don't know about that. How about you? This is no longer a civilized nation. We have to go back to the Stone Age. Now, the thing is, we should not be going back. We should be going forward.
And the problem is that we are regressing, and you know, I can feel it coming. It's probably coming. We're gonna do some more relationship shows, and we're gonna do some, you know, what's going on shows with the, you know.
Definitely.
But I'm sick of people using slavery, my economic status, where you know they broke, they this, that. I get all that, but you know what? You ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? I was born in Cabrini Green, raised on the low end, 47th King Drive. You don't see me sticking up liquor stores. Now, granted, I may have fractured the law too when I was growing up, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm here now. What?
And even though I'm from New York, I grew up in the projects too, even though it may not seem like it. But but I mean,
you know,
you can't be, you don't have to be a product of where you're from or where you grew up. You just be your own damn person. It's not that hard.
You know right from wrong.
Right.
And don't be shocked when the police come get your black ass.
Right. Speaking of more police, because, you know, stuff is just getting, I don't know, it's becoming too much of a norm. And it's, to me, it's just, I'm tired of talking about this shit, but okay. How you roll up to a situation? No, let me do the story like this. How you chasing somebody? Cops, they're chasing somebody on the run, whatever. An off-duty officer goes to assist. They tell him to stop because they don't know who he is. He shows them his credentials. He lets them know. They say, walk to us slowly. Joe Blow cop roll up. He don't know the situation. He just gung-ho, trying to think he in, you know, a video game. He shoots the officer. Mind you, they're white. He's black. I mean, that doesn't matter. But still, to a lot of people, it matters.
If you ain't in uniform,
what the hell?
If you ain't in uniform, dog, keep it moving.
This is exactly what I feel. If you are not in uniform, if you are not on duty, even though sometimes they consider you still on duty 24/7, blah, blah, blah. However, if you don't got that uniform on, if you ain't got no patches on, mind your business. Stop trying to be super saver ho. Stop trying to be a hero sometimes.
Especially if you're black.
It's sad to say that, but don't make yourself
a target.
even though you have a badge, your skin's still black. So, sometimes you're not an exception to the rule because certain people are, here my air quotes, are in fear of their life.
Yeah.
So, be careful what you do when you're trying to help out a situation. Even though it worked out in the beginning, but then you got the gung-ho people that think that they
came up on it afterwards.
Mortal Kombat
Saw
in
a
this
black man
motherfucker.
without a uniform on.
And just taking it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
So, I got one more police story, which I thought it was freaking hilarious.
Then after that, we're going to make y'all feel good about yourself.
Yeah, sorry for all the, downward stuff. This is another story I found, and it pertains to the NYPD people. Shout out to New York, Lord.
Unless it's negative. No
right. There, I would have to find a story. There's a recent NYPD officer that got
killed.
Wrongfully killed, female.
Right. Female.
I'll try to find the information. But this story, headline reads, New York police deploy helicopters and K9 units to find, that's my horrible drum beat, a teen who skipped out on $2.75 on the subway fare. Are you fucking kidding me?
First of all, they don't even pay their officers worth a damn in New York. Where do y'all get the money for helicopters and a K9?
No, they get paid pretty decent.
Dude, I heard they don't really get paid. No, well, as far as the cost of living, because you can get a student.
Oh yeah, the cost of living is
$1,200.
Yeah. Compared to what they make to how the cost of living is, you would probably say yeah, but they do make a.
They may be some, but that's just like when I was in California.
They pretty much would make what maybe a lieutenant would make $5.
But
I don't know.
See, now check it out. When I was in LA County, and they found out I worked for. See, we love everywhere, but here, and they found out
that makes no sense.
And they found out who I worked for. They was like, oh man, you come here and we start you out at 70. But this is back when I was making 50.
Okay.
Right. So I was like, okay, but then the cost of living in California.
Yeah.
Like what I paid for this house. I'll put it like this: a $250,000 house in California. You damn near living in a shack. Right. So it's not even really worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you in California and you making less than $120,000, you not really doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You broke.
Right. So.
Damn. I would say damn. But yeah, like okay, so wow, man, they was looking for this little boy
with helicopters and K9 over $2.
Over $2.75. It's probably more to the story, but I ain't gonna get into it because it just don't make no damn sense. Okay. But you doing all of that, but it took how many years for us to find what's that man's name?
Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
A 6'7" dude with a turban. We couldn't find him.
But you checked the motherfucker that they ain't pay their bus for.
$2.
Pay your fare. Pay your fare.
Pay your fare. You pay now. Okay. Shout out to all our Asian listeners. We just fucking with you. Okay. So we about to do a Bruno Mars double play right here on the Rhythm Ride because like I said earlier, that boy hotter than fish grease. We gonna hit you with That's What I Like, but before we do that.
Yeah. This is my song. I want to go see him in concert so bad, but the tickets are ridiculous. I'm not paying. First of all, the cheapest ticket is $180. I'm sorry, Bruno. I ain't paying $180 to be all the way up there.
You're not Michael. It's not like you Michael the
But
Prince,
I got a feeling his concerts
might
are
be
like
a little something like that.
Point.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. If I win the lottery between now and then I'll go. What y'all trying to do?
24 karat magic in the air. This song funny as hell.
Oh.
Showtime.
Matter of fact, since we off the air, I got a story I could read right here. This is something I had at that time. I don't know how true it is, but I believe it might be. Apparently, in North Carolina, they trying to push a law that says men could legally be allowed to finish sex even if the woman revokes the consent.
In North Carolina?
Huh?
In North Carolina?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. I don't even
I'm
know
like, what the hell?
What site is that on?
This is on broadly.vice.com. I don't know how true this is.
Yeah, we need to look into that.
But it says, one May evening in 1977, Beverly Hester was sexually assaulted, according to the summary included in the North Carolina Supreme Court decision.
Bitches and their ugly ass friends.
Hey, can I preach? Okay. State versus Wade, she testified that the perpetrator, Donnie Way, threatened to beat her if she didn't have sex with him while hanging out with a friend's apartment. When she tried to leave the bedroom, he allegedly slapped her in the face. He went to tell the court that Wade penetrated her anally and forced her to perform almost oral sex on him. She said he began having intercourse with her, though she begged him not to because she was a virgin, but stopped when she complained of severe stomach pains. Later at the hospital, she told her mother she was raped. Despite her testimony, the jury appeared to be swayed by the defense's argument that Hester initially agreed to have sex with him. So they trying to say that
You're right.
you initially say, I'm finna get down with this dude. But then in the middle of the session,
Ain't no no.
He like, nah. You like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to do this
That's
no
some
more. He
redneck
like,
chauvinist shit.
nah, I'm allowed to finish. Whoa. The disrespect on that is just ridiculous, and the world is coming to shit. I have another story, which I think I might say when we come back on the air, because it's fucking hilarious. In my eyes, anyway. Have you seen the video of the dude with his girl? She on crutches, fucked up foot in the grocery
Whooping
store.
her ass in the grocery store?
The grocery store owner looked like he was trying to help, but man, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't knocking this man on the head, nothing. He was beating the shit out of her.
Some people might. I had a situation. I don't know what I would do if I saw it again, because after me and Deborah tried to intervene, this chick was getting her ass whooped.
Right.
And we tried, and she was like, "Oh my God, help me!" And then Deborah flagged down a police car. When the police car showed up, she was like, "Oh no, he didn't do nothing, bitch."
So we helped you. Hey, yo, you like that joint? Perm.
What? How about I got the whole album on this motherfucker?
I'm worth to buy the vinyl because I'm trying to do my vinyl collection. Yo, if you're not listening, that Bruno Mars is the joint.
Yeah.
Wake up, get no jammies.
Lobster steak for dinner.
But yeah, the people out here is being ridiculous. I'll come back with the weather too. You got any birthday shout outs?
Girl, let's put some miles on it. Let me see. Do I got any birthday shout outs? Let me see.
You deserve it, baby.
You deserve it all. 'Cause I'm gonna give it to you. Strawberry champagne, oh nice. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.
Fire at night, silk sheets and diamonds, alright. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like.
I need to start writing this shit down.
I love juice of Puerto Rico, hey. Then where did we go? You gonna be my frico, and I'll be your frico, mamacita.
I'll never make a promise that I can't keep.
Mama said you know they gonna never be shopping things from Paris. Except they 24 carats. Better look in that mirror. You know who this is? This is Jew? Who is that?
Brown Birch. That was actually. She worked with us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look, I'm like, I don't know. You know, I'm being so confused. I don't know. Who is that?
Yeah, she worked with us. That's who let me hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh, I get that.
You're shining so bright. Strawberry champagne, oh nice. You know what? For a minute on this song, this boy go to church on your ass.
Yeah.
Like, he go there. Like when he sing, you like, oh, he felt that shit.
Silk sheets and diamonds, alright. Lucky for you, that's what I like.
That's what I like.
That's what I like.
Here it come.
Good time.
Here I am, baby. Here I am, baby.
Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me.
Tell me.
On your mind. Hey. All this is here for you. Hey. What you trying to do? God is so bright. Strawberry champagne on that.
This part is what made me like that song. I was like, this nigga is singing the shit out of this part.
Let's find the fire and make sushi.
I need to talk to Dan. This next commercial I'm gonna play damn as long as a song.
Right.
That's why I asked David, did he get that Adobe audition? Because I was like, man, we could probably offer to cut some of these commercials down. I was like, man, let me write down what the key points you want to get across.
Right.
Well, we gonna cut this shit to a minute.
DJ Shorty Smooth.
Right? You couldn't come up with no better name than that, huh? That nigga was
Clowning.
So
Clowning. DJ Shorty Smooth. Hey.
So this nigga got two commercials and one?
Maybe.
This nigga about to make me mix his commercial and fade out this month.
Oh man. The song sound nice.
You ain't never heard this before?
Mm-mm.
Come on, Gucci. I got it.
Now K-John is the one that sang Ocean, right?
Yeah. He on the station too, you know that, right? Whenever he got time, he'll do a show.
Oh, I didn't know. Why you say it like that?
Meanwhile, we got like a whole nother minute of commercial to go.
Homelessness is something we should do. Something about. Like, why you taking so long to say it? Okay.
And we back.
Damn. Are we back?
I got caught up. As a matter of fact, no, we're not back. We got one more bill to play. For those of y'all that don't know, this is my commercial.
What would you say?
That nigga, look, he's trying. This is like a demo for this dude.
He gonna find this man in Jordan.
What'd he say? What would you say? Now we back. The Rhythm Ride.
Yeah, take a sing break.
And quick shout out to AKA fam, Tamara Jones. And I say this with love and it's affection. And this is The Rhythm Ride, and we are on WZON Radio, your new choice for radio where anything can happen.
Yes.
So when I say this is with love, fuck you. All right.
Oh my. We back with 15 minutes past the hour, and it is, if you have been living under a rock, you may not know, but it's been pretty damn warm for the summertime.
Man.
It's currently 90 degrees. It feels hotter than that. Later on tonight, it's gonna go down in the 70s, so it's gonna cool off. And yeah, for the rest of this weekend, it's probably gonna be nice as well. So if you do live in, well, actually, let me look at this. Saturday is probably gonna be the coolest day, and then it's gonna go back up. But if you live in Chicago, that means stay from being outside late.
Right, because you're going to bake.
Or you're going to get shot. Either one.
Unfortunately, they both could happen.
Well, in certain areas. Let me not put that as a stipulation of Chicago, because the media already makes it seem like this is a damn war zone.
Okay, so look, you want to hear something fucked up though? Okay. So look, I'm in one of the groups, Greek groups, they're like, state where you from without saying where you from. So I put up there on some like poetic shit. I said, I'm from the city where the guns pop and the bodies drop and mothers scream and cry. When will the violence stop? This dude answered back. He was like, you from Chirac.
Damn. That's sad.
That's very sad.
That's very sad. That is absolutely sad. Do you feel like when they talk about it, do you think they over exaggerate the fact that they make it seem like we living in a war zone? Or is it more so that we are?
Well, here's the way I look at it. Being from here, raised here, actually, me and Deborah were talking about this about a week ago. So I was like, being from here, I'm tired of it, because this to me was number one, with the violence going on here in Chicago, with the politics going on here in the state of Illinois, and those of you all who keep talking about that stay woke shit, for real, this is more than just a slogan, because the state of Illinois has gone without a budget for 3 years. But yet they keep raising taxes and implementing new taxes, and where the fuck is the money coming from?
Because I'll be damned, I can't even buy nothing to drink without having a tax.
Can't buy pop water, nothing. So, but the state of Illinois, they've already suggested that we be given junk bond status. For those of you all who don't know what a junk bond status is in reference to a state, why don't you go ahead and reference Detroit? All right, but the way I look at the violence and the way it's being portrayed here in Chicago, number one, being from here, I'm tired of it. And do I think it's over exaggerated? Sometimes the way they portray it is like, well, I mean, people are dying every day.
Right.
They're dying every day, but that's not the only thing that's happening here in the city of Chicago. That's the only thing that gets, because like when I tell people all the time, I tell people all the time, when I was in the military, and I'd be overseas, and I tell people, I'm from Chicago. They'd be like, oh, bang, bang, gangster. Now, if it was like that in the 90s, how do you think they perceive us now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, the violence here and shit, I'm kind of done with it, man. It's like at some point you just get emotionally and spiritually drained with the amount of bullshit that you're dealing with, and then you sit up and look at people and they walking around aimless like, and what I can't stand is that people want to complain about it, but then when you ask, to sit down and talk about maybe let's go back and forth with some possible solutions. Well, fuck these young kids.
Because it's easier to complain.
And so,
it's easier to complain than to say you want to do something about it.
I'm gonna tell you. Look, I was having a conversation with somebody, and I'm not gonna throw their name out there because they might not want me to. But I was talking to somebody about, as far as being a philanthropist and giving back to the city or what have you. And they said honestly, it's like, I don't have the mentality to do that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And it is a mentality, because I look at it like this. I'm on some revolutionary Tupac shit, Malcolm X and shit like that, Smackdown.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Sorry, y'all. I was showing Deron a video I just came across, and some people beating up the security
guard at McDonald's. And see, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about right there, right? But I believe that if
now, mind you, either it ain't no young people.
Right.
There's some grown ass men
I
beating on this man.
I
for no
believe
reason.
that if you're given a platform and you're given a certain status, that you should use it to make a difference, to create change, consciousness.
Right.
And I think that too many people, like these mumble rappers, these crap shooting Negroes or what have you, they just, they all about self. And at some point, you have to realize that this shit is big. Rakim said something very, he's a deep dude anyway. Mm-hmm. But Rakim said, they was like, what's the biggest thing you could give back? And he was like, my words. He said, if my words can last the test of time, then that means I'll live forever. If you don't do something to make yourself relevant and timeless, then what you are doing is for nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Real quick, do you like originality?
Yes.
Do you like affordability?
Of course.
Then you love the Lost and Found Boutique. Original urban gear with an affordable price. The Lost and Found Boutique. Like them on Facebook or check them out online at www.lostandfoundboutique.com. That's www.lostandfoundboutique.com. The Lost and Found Boutique. Dare to be different and discover what you've been missing.
Lost and found.
Gotta throw the little nepotism into the show. That's my son's little venture.
And my vocals feel good today.
They sounded good. They sounded good. You know what I mean? They sounded good. So but that's my take on what's going on in Chicago, because it breaks my heart being from here,
right?
Seeing this shit every day, and because we talked about it at length in the past. Where Black Lives Matter,
they disappeared.
Exactly.
Man, I haven't even heard them say anything. Even with dealing with the Philando Castile situation recently, where the man has been acquitted.
Look to me like they got their $100 million and now they shutting the fuck up.
Oh, is that what it is?
Now a lot of people don't agree with shit they say, okay? But if you want to be honest with it and give credit where credit is due, David said in the beginning, when they first got that $100 million, when you get that, and I said, when you get that kind of money, you kind of got to do what the fuck I tell you to do. If I give you $100 million, it comes with stipulations. So
and
David said
it was by
a white dude, and he shortly after they got that money, they started becoming quieter and quieter and quieter. Now they didn't just fade it to black. Because they ain't. At one point, you could turn on the news without a motherfucker from Black Lives Matter being in the camera.
So can we say that Lil Wayne was right when he was like, "What does Black Lives Matter? My life matter. My whole life."
We quoting Lil Wayne right here.
I think that interview, he just sounded so stupid to me.
Yeah.
Because I think his mentality is that there is no racism, but he claimed he an alien and all that bullshit. But I definitely get the point of what David had to say.
Right.
When they done disappeared.
Look, people can say what they want to. People can say what they want to. And I'm conscious this, I'm conscious that. Somebody cut $100 million check and tell you can have this money, but these are stipulations that come with it. As soon as you cash that check, you now are beholden to that person or persons or organization.
Right.
Period. So when George, whatever his last name, David knows it real well because he done researched it. But when dude cut that check, like I said, one thing I did notice is that they started fading slowly. It went from being on the news every day to every other day.
Right.
To once a week.
Right.
To once a month.
Right.
To where the fuck are they at? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So that's all I'm saying. And let's be clear, I've been on record as saying that I believe that there is a place for the movement. I believe it was being conducted wrong.
Right.
So don't come hitting my inbox or getting on my timeline talking that shit because, as you all have seen in the past, I will cut a motherfucker up. But don't talk about Black Lives Matter, this, that, and other. I'm not saying that we can't use the movement. I'm saying it needs to be redirected, because not only do we need to talk about police brutality, but we need to talk about economic empowerment. Fuck that 40 acres and a mule shit, because you got too many people running around here looking for a check. Your 40 acres and a mule should be opportunity.
Right.
You should want the same access to opportunity and economic opportunities as other people.
Right.
Right. But too many people don't want to work for it, but they want it handed to them. Yeah. See, for you cats that want something handed to you, you're the problem. You're what's wrong with this whole Black Lives Matter thing, because you don't want to work for nothing. You don't want to say that, because here's the reality. Yeah. As a populace, we all can look in the mirror and say, you know what, I'm part of this problem.
Yeah.
I'm part of the problem. So if we do that and look in the mirror and say, what can I do to change? And I ain't saying go out there and be a world changer and change the neighborhood or the block or the city or the state. Change you and let that be enough. And then let your change affect somebody else.
And with that being said, do you think it has to do with when it starts with you, people don't know how to accept accountability? Hey, you said it very well. Because we don't want to be accountable for a damn thing. Right.
Because
it's easier to cry victim
than it is
to say, I fucked up.
That's what
Let
it
me
is.
change my fuck up. Let me improve my fuck up. Let me fix my fuck up.
Because what's the first thing, and it starts with a child, you be like, put that back. But Michelle got one. I'm not talking to Michelle. I'm talking to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, let's start with ourselves. Let's start with home. And then we take care of the rest of that shit later. Right. Now, we at the 30-minute mark, heading back into the station. So let's pull the train, get back inside the ride, and hit you with a little bit of Maxwell, with a little bit Lake by the Ocean, right here on the Rhythm Ride with Deron and Michelle. David is here in spirit. It's WZON Radio, y'all, your new choice for radio.
Anything can happen. Mark Spice said, what up?
What?
I ain't seen him in
Man, what's up, dog?
Spalding said Bruno Mars is the modern day Michael and Prince in the making.
I think you going too far with that one, B.
I would say he's between. Well, with this album, he got a little James Brown flavor now.
Yeah.
He got some Michael. Prince, not really.
I mean, he nice with the feet. He put on a good show, but he ain't reached that status yet.
Nah. Miss Bird, she said, I'm already baking. And then Spalding said the budget passes today.
Yeah.
For what?
For the state. But they still got junk bond status, so it don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It took you 3 years with something that you could have did 18 months ago.
And Brown Bird said her eyebrows gonna slide off. Girl, don't let it happen. She said, which McDonald's? I don't know. Let me take a look, because I was looking at the thing. Hopefully it ain't here. Because what the hell? Ooh, they know they wrong for that. At least I ain't keeping the baby 30 years later.
Wow.
See, that nigga look like Screech. Oh, man. Oh, and well, you know what? We slightly almost missed it. When we come back, let's touch on this Black China.
Oh, yeah. They almost got away, but we back at you. Matter of fact, I might skip the commercial.
Shit. Not everybody talking about it. They talking about it.
Right. Dude might go to jail, they said, for 60 days.
Because he's stupid. You're not supposed to post anything on Instagram. It's illegal to post anybody else's nudity or something else. He's retarded.
He should have did it on Facebook. He just got
Somebody was
blocked.
like, "Get your lawyers up."
Right. Call your daddy. He got OJ off.
If you can't
Somebody
handle,
else just said something on that.
if you can't handle your emotions, your man motions, I'm gonna need for you to get.
First of all, that's what you get for trying to wife a hoe.
Don't be following in Kanye footsteps because you see
Right.
him and your sister getting it together.
Right.
Nah.
First of all, she not a Kardashian, but that ain't much of a step up.
Right. She knew what she was doing.
She knew what she was doing. Only problem is Rob didn't know what she was doing.
Matter of fact, when we come back, I'm gonna go through the whole scenario of what she doing.
You know what? No commercial.
Okay. When we come back from the
We
gym.
got too much to talk about. If I got a chance to slide 2 more in before we go, I'll do
When
that.
we come back from the jams.
Did you hear the You and I by Avon and Kiki Wyatt?
Yeah.
That's next.
That's next.
Kiki Wyatt, she can sing her face off.
Yeah.
My
She
God,
crazy
she just
as hell, though.
batty as shit.
Yeah.
But she can sing her face off. It ain't many people, but when she sings, she giving it goosebumps. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, here she is. That's why I couldn't pronounce her name. I couldn't remember.
Oh, okay.
She was in the line of duty, shot to death while in her patrol car in the Bronx.
If y'all not listening to the radio station, shame on you. Because I don't mean to toot my own horn, beep beep, but I'm killing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
He is feeling himself with this mix.
Watch, and then I'm gonna play this last mix and fuck it up. After I just got done holding my own nuts. This remind me of some Marvin Gaye, Tammy Terrell duet shit. You get
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It feel like old school joint.
Yeah. When I first heard it, I was like, is this a remake or some shit?
Wow. 2 Chainz turned his pink trap house into a free HIV testing facility.
Yeah, and people was taking pictures, like they had a Greek picnic down there, and people was taking pictures in front of it, all kind of shit. Yeah. I was like, I don't know if I would have did that. Not with no letters on.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pink house with a pink Cadillac sitting in front of that motherfucker.
And it's a trap. Yeah. Baby, you and I. Woo! You and I. Woo!
Everybody put your hands in there. Right where you at. If you got a lighter, flick that bitch.
That's funny. Student that wrapped his dissertation just landed the dopest job ever. Let's see.
Wow. Okay, that's what's up.
He presented a 34 rap album as his dissertation. 34 track.
Oh, you and I. Boy, these motherfuckers are singing, do you hear me?
Right.
Lady, Oh, when I tell you that they be singing their face off on that song.
You and I.
Boy, it is the Rhythm Ride with Deron and Michelle. David is here in spirit. Boy, certain songs just give you goosebumps. But we saved the best ratchetness for last.
Oh my God. Now I know people is paying attention because it's all over social media and it's not even really the people talking about it. It's the actual people involved in the situation talking about it. Rob Kardashian, Blac Chyna, aka Angela.
That's her real name or something?
I forgot her last name. Yeah. Okay. So, you know they had issues last
Is that my
time.
wife or something?
She might be rolling through. I don't know.
Oh, that's my son.
It's just, he's like, no, it's me.
What the fuck you mean?
So, if you people pay attention, if you care or don't care or just like watching drama instead of living it. Last time we came around, well, let's say the first time we came around, Blac Chyna was with Tyga. Okay. You know, she was a stripper, you know.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, before that she was in school. She went to school.
That's all strippers are in school.
Yeah. Maybe she couldn't pay them student loans because I know mine's is high. So, but I guess she was like, well, you know, I'm finna strip, you know, do that. So, you know, in between that time, you know, meet celebrities, just leave around, all that good stuff. She wound up getting with Tyga. Wound up having a baby, Lil King, I think that's his name, Cairo, whatever.
Cairo.
They break up. Tyga decides he want to be with a Kardashian, even though she's a Jenner, but you know, typically, who is it, Kylie or Kim? No, Kylie. Right? They get together. I'm assuming Blac Chyna's like, I know you ain't finna leave me for one of these Kardashian little girls. I got you because. That's how hoes play the game, right? So she goes.
Keep in mind, this is little sister talking.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm finna play all of these motherfuckers. Watch me work. She's like, okay, so you went and got with this chick. I got one better for you. Let's see who's around. Bruce Jenner. Nah, he trying to be
right. Yeah.
Let's see. Rob, he ain't with nobody. He kind of chunky. He lonely. And he didn't used to be chunky. I think he's an attractive guy, but he needs to bring the weight down. She's like, okay, I'm finna mooch off of this.
Hey Akila, what's up? Missed your show last night, but I am gonna check it out as soon as we wrap this up.
Shout out to Akila McCord.
And if y'all ain't checked out the bedroom banter, y'all missing it. They be cutting. Yeah, we cut up, they cut up.
For real. So, she decides to get with Rob, making him think, oh, she loved him like that. They'll be together.
Hoes don't love nobody.
All that, but themselves. They,
and
you know,
money.
She's gassing his head up and making him think that she's so in love. He does anything for her, buy her anything. She traps his ass. Like 2 Chainz, Pink Trap House. She trapped him.
Right.
I think. Have his baby. And now we have Dream Kardashian. And she's a Kardashian. So I feel like that was the first smart ass move that Blac Chyna made.
Dream.
In order, she was like, I don't have to be a Kardashian, but I can make one.
Hello.
And she pretty much is, if you think about it, she's set for life, okay? So she gets pregnant with Rob's baby.
She saw her suck and licked it.
Right, yeah. And of course, then they go on this whole thing, oh, we breaking up, oh, I don't want Kylie at my baby shower and all this drama. But if you really pay attention and know how these TV shows work, they had their own little show. It's the Kardashian show, and then they had Rob and Chyna little show. Pay attention, people. They doing this shit for promotion. Okay? Then everything went back to normal. Oh, my baby, we back, blah, blah, blah. Now, recently, she gone again. She taking pictures with other dudes in his bed with a robe on that he done paid for everything.
Did you see the stuff that he was saying?
He is upset.
He was crying while he was posting that. Dude was real emotional.
He was upset at a point. He was female upset.
Yeah.
He was bitter baby mama upset. He starts posting everything.
If you could see his face, he had bitter bitch face.
Oh my God. He posts everything on his Instagram. He started putting pictures up of her, sending him nude stuff she sent to him. He started posting a video of one of these other little rapper dudes kissing on her. He posted the surgery video when he went to pay for her surgery after her pregnancy.
So wait, you
bought that.
You paid for her body,
but
didn't pay for your fat ass one.
Yeah, no.
Right?
He depressed.
And but
stuff, she ain't helping him.
The stuff he was saying, it was like he was a chick. He was like, I can't believe that you would have sex in the same bed that you just had sex with me. What? What dude say that shit?
My question is, this is my thing. And I just learned this in my own experiences and stuff like that. Words don't mean shit to me. It's your actions. And I'm sure within all that space and time that you came across China, you had to have been questioning her motives. I'm sure she was speaking all that sweet, good stuff you want to hear, blah, blah, blah. But in reality, what was she doing? Because you ain't go back to being slim. She ain't help you lose no damn weight, but you done paid for her to get her body right. She don't seem to have helped you build more on your money instead of spending that shit.
For Rob.
Okay. So let me hand it over to Deron because he feel like he needs to talk to this man.
Stripper dates Tiger. She dates a nigga that we don't even know what his name is. We call him Tiger. He don't even spell it out. Tiger. She leaves Tiger. They not even broke up a full 7 days.
Yeah.
She with your bum ass.
Yeah.
And I say bum not in the sense that you don't have no money, because that's exactly why she left Tiger to get with you. Right. This is a logic letter. Yeah. Unofficial. So what would a stripper, and I ain't gonna call her ex, because she'll go back to the pole, she'll just charge more money. She's a featured stripper now if she show up to the club. Stripper leaves Tiger, a rapper, to come to you, who your only claim to fame is a TV reality show based on the fact that your older sister put out a video some 10 years ago with a has-been singer.
And we only know about that is because her father was a major lawyer in the case of O.J. Simpson.
There it is.
Rest in peace.
You're a bum. You're a bum. She had no use for you except what? I'm gonna give him a look. Look, this is what you do with the pass around chick, because that's what she is. You're supposed to hit that once, maybe twice, just to make sure it is what it is. Then you let her go on about her business. You do not wife her. You do not be like, this is my chick, like Kanye did, and try to because she just played you. You know what I'm saying? Basically, if you're gonna play the game, you know what you gotta do. You gotta look it up and say, you know what, you got me, and keep it moving. Look at you, dude. You are not that attractive of a dude.
He is embarrassing himself.
What is it that she would want with you? Dude, look, let me tell you what your daddy should be telling you. Go to your room, lick your wounds. When you come out, I expect you to be standing up when you pee, not sitting down no more. Wait. Yesterday, he was sitting down.
But his daddy can't tell him because his daddy passed away. Who's going to tell him? Caitlyn Jenner?
He did, right. Yeah, I forgot his daddy's a woman now.
Yeah. That might be why he's having a very feminine emotions right now.
Okay, so listen to me. I'm your Facebook daddy right now.
I'm your Facebook daddy.
Go to your room, and when you come out, I expect you to be standing up when you pee, not sitting down. Because yesterday he was sitting down the whole day while he was peeing. Man, I ain't never seen a dude so weak in my life over no chick. I mean, don't get me wrong. You get that one chick that kind of hurt your feelings when she break up with you.
Right.
You don't get all over social media though. You know what I'm saying? You fake it till you make it. You be like, yeah, you ain't did nothing. It is what it is. I'm gonna do me. Cause I'm gonna tell. Let me give you another piece of advice. The best way to get over China is to go get you somebody better than China. Right now, like today, tonight, go get you somebody better than China. But don't try to wipe her though. There you go. Amazing that none of her relationships before you lasted more than a month.
Now, this is my other thought though. Are y'all doing this shit for the show?
Kind of
Because
like
reality TV, if y'all ain't know, is mostly scripted.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of Love and Hip Hop, and I'm like, if they didn't extend that whole Kirk having a baby outside of Rashida shit to the end of the goddamn series, I don't know what it was. And we still don't know if he is the father. Because I just finished watching the last episode.
They want your black ass to tune in next season.
For the reunion? Because they got 2 more episodes. They got the reunion. So is we going to find out during the reunion? Because we ain't finding out during the show.
Stay tuned.
And that's how they keep you up watching that crap. Even though I watch it because
Michelle gonna let you know.
I watch the drama. I don't.
And anybody want to do a reality show on the Rhythm Ride, let us know. We can talk dollars.
Right. Sure.
I mean, because we live drama. We don't even have to make the shit up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is what we do.
I mean, I'm gonna do two words of advice, I guess. Rob, do better, babe. Be by yourself. Get your body right. Have that be your focus. Do some fitness shit. Have that be your focus and your daughter. Because, now a kid is involved.
Right.
China, just keep being a hoe. Because I guess that's what she's
It's working for you. Keep doing you, boo.
And other people out there, all the rest of the celebrities, just watch out.
Right.
Because she about her money. She said it. She's shown it.
Yeah.
She about making money and about herself. She is about being on the come up. Now I don't know her personally, but it looked like she's on the come up.
And Amber Rose have both been quoted as they are both professed hoes.
Now I'm kind of confused on her situation with the little 21 Savage dude.
I had never even heard of the dude until
he
that shit
came.
Obviously. You know what I'm saying? But now, so check this out, family. It's been real. It has been a celebration. We're going to continue the celebration with a little mix as we get out of here. But in partying, as we always do,
right.
We're on a 6-day, 22-hour break. And as we pull this week's ride into the station, remember this, family. Live your life as if you're going to die tomorrow. Take the time to learn as if you're going to live forever. Develop an opinion. Think about it. And remember, everything is black and white. It's not always black and white. So until next week, this is the Rhythm Ride, and we your Truth and Logic team. It's your boy, Mr. True Logic, DJ True Logic, but you can call me Deron.
This your girl, Michelle, a.k.a. Complicated Simplicity. And if your name is Rob, don't get robbed. Have a good weekend.
If you're a sucker, you better not get licked. We out.
Peace. How do you want it? How do you feel?
Okay, let's hope that this shit work. I'm new to mixing on the fly. You guys have to work with me.
Right. Thanks for tuning in with us 2 today.
Right.
Don't worry, us 3 will be back next week.
We're going to see
David.
you next week. Now I'm going to put these headphones on and hope that I don't fuck it up for the radio listeners.
Right. He trying to do this mix. Always kick it with us. Follow, like, and share on the Facebook page. And eventually we will figure out how to do this picture-in-picture, hopefully, so we can get everybody to participate and be live with us. So we thank you again and have a blessed weekend.
All that.